Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you ready for the Lancashire Hotpots Virtual Pub Quiz? And here's your quizmaster, Dickie Ticker.
Still going. We are still going strong.
It is Monday night. Welcome to the Lancashire Hotpots Virtual Pub Quiz. I'm your quizmaster for Monday night. I'm Dickie, and I'd love for you to join in. To join in tonight, you're going to need four things. You're going to need a pen and paper, and you're going to need a drink and some nibbles. Now, if you're playing along tonight, just type in the box who you are and where you're playing from. If there's a couple of you playing, give yourself a team name, stick that in there as well. Tag your mates in now if you want them to play along with you. Maybe you can compete and see who gets the highest score. That'd be quite good. While you do all that, I'm going to speak to my mates, the Lancashire Hotpot. First up, someone who's had a very busy day today. It's Bernard. Bernard, what's your name and where you're calling from?
Hello, everybody. My name's Bernard, and I'm from Lancashire.
Yay! Now, you've had some issues with white goods today, have you not, Bernard?
Yeah, white goods, but I bought them in black. But nonetheless, they are black white goods. Got them from Thargos, washing machine, tumble dryer. Now, I live on second floor, and half hour before they were going to deliver it, he rung me up. He went, "All right, mate, I can't come in your house, mate." So didn't bring them up the stairs, just left them on the floor. And of course, being here alone, how do I get them up? So I said to the man, if I was a 72-year-old woman, how would you get them up? And he went, rules, innit, mate? Rules, there you go.
That's not a very good answer, is it, really, from a man?
It's a great answer, and it's the right answer, because he's doing what he's supposed to.
Unbelievable.
So is the washer-dryer still on the lawn at your front?
Yeah, well, what I did was I just pushed them back out and let the hip meadow just come and pick them up. Take them out. They've gone, forget about it. I'll wash my smalls in the sink like I used to, no worries.
Fair enough. So what nibbles and what drink have you got tonight, sir?
And I'll do it in that order. Nibbles, I think there's going to be a few fans of these. Roysters, T-bone steak.
Classic.
I've had them for a while. They make a good crisp, butty crisp. Those ones.
It's just light.
T-bone
It's
steak
delicious.
roasters remind me of Wagging College and going to the pub.
Oh.
We sold them in there.
And to wash them down, I hope this isn't going to offend anybody. A Thatcher's Rosé.
I'm
Summary.
not entirely sure about that.
I know how you all feel. I know it's a
Is that a
curveball.
rosé wine in a can, or is it something cidery?
It's cider-based.
All right.
Like with red apples.
It's 4%. And I knew it was going to cause a bit of a stir, but after a good couple of weeks, I thought I'd throw a curveball in. So enjoy the quiz, and I'll enjoy the rosé.
To be fair, Hawks, who are associated with Brewdog, they do a rosé cider as well. So I think that they're craft, so it's acceptable.
Does anyone remember Diamond White Blush?
Diamond white blush, yeah. Oh.
Which is all the incredible intensity of Diamond White with a bit of lipstick around the bottle.
Bernard, do you have to put your little pinky out when you're drinking that?
Like Tony Hadley with the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
True. I don't know. Do you know what? I'm just going to enjoy it because it's fruity and it's 4%, so it's fine and dry. Cheers, guys.
It'll be fine, right? You sit back, relax, and chillax by the pool while we move over to Bob. Bob, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, Dickie. Hello, everybody. My name's Bob Riggles. I'm from Lancashire.
Yay!
Yeah, it's a solid answer.
Had any monumental things happen to you this week, Bob?
Monumental? No, I don't think so. Just a usual week. Playing the piano, doing a bit of work. Just bit boring, to be honest. Which this is the way I like it.
That's fine. That's fine. What have you got for your snacks and nibbles tonight, sir?
So snacks,
Drinks, even.
we're still on the Lancashire crisps. We've not done that full boxing yet, but tonight I'm on sweet chili flavoured Lancashire crisps. And Lancashire crisps tell you on the back who they've been cooked by.
It's not Big Bob, is it?
It's Big Bob.
Yes.
There he is.
Legend. What a legend that man
By
is.
Big Bob. Opened by Big Bob. Brand by Big Bob.
He knows how to fry a crisp, does that man? And
It's a quality crisp as well at that. It really is.
and what have you got for your drink?
So you guys will know, but I'll tell everybody else at home that I'm not really a dark beer man. Don't really like the porters and the stouts. Don't try them very often. But tonight, what's this? I think Kenny will know if anybody's had this recently, but it's roasted.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it roaster coaster? It looks very creamy, like roaster coaster. Me and Bernard have been on that lately.
It's 9%.
Did you pour it hard? Did you give it a little bit of a wake up and then boom, 180?
Has it got a widget?
I don't know if it's nitro, so I don't think it's a widget. It's just
It made
Bob,
a widget sound when I opened it.
Do me a favour. Taste that and tell me that tastes like a 9% beer. It does. Taste that.
No, it's
5 or 6
to it. But it's. I probably only do the one, to be honest.
That's fine. That's fine.
There you go.
There you go. Right, sweet chili crisps and a nitro beer. You enjoy those while we move over to the man who's adjacent to me, to you in a thumbnail on the screen. It's Kenny. Kenny, what's your name and where you're calling from?
Howdy, cockers. Kenny Body here, and I'm from Lancashire.
Yay!
Bounce.
And have you been doing out there this week, KB?
Not all that much. Still working full time from home, obviously. I've been celebrating last week's win, and I've been getting involved in the Tim's Twitter listening parties, listening to classic albums and following along with the tweets of the people involved with the albums, and just enjoying a bit of music, playing a bit of FIFA.
Very good.
That's it, really. Bit quiet.
On the classic albums tip, have they done Nevermind the Hotpots yet?
No.
Our day will come. Our day will come, don't worry.
We've had a double night of Orbital last night and the night before. Well, I say that. It was Friday and Thursday, and obviously tonight's Monday, so...
It is. Confusing. Crossing international date lines.
Yeah.
Right, so what have you got for your drinking your nibbles tonight, KB?
Oh, this is brilliant. In celebration of last week's win, I thought I'd treat myself and I'd go big. So I've gone for Brewdog, and it's the Anarchist Alchemist Triple Hop Triple IPA.
Triple IPA.
If that is under 11%, I'll be amazed.
Do you want to take a guess? Anyone do you want to...
11.2.
10.6.
Bob?
11.9.
Ron?
12.
Ron's the closest, but that's not even close. It's 16.5.
Expect the answers
Stronger than a wine.
to get a little bit...
Down it.
Look at that. Look how golden syrupy it is.
Oh.
It's a wonderful thing.
Oh, my stars. And in the right glass as well. It's just my stars.
Oh, it's so syrupy and lovely. And
I think I may have had one of those in the Brewdog Advent calendar I got for Christmas.
Oh, yeah, it's good. So, yeah.
Wow.
And
For your nibbles.
if I've got a big drink, I've got to have a big snack, haven't I? So I've gone for the Walker's Max Double Crunch XXL Chicken and Chorizo.
What's your fillings?
Yeah, listen, if prizes were awarded on drinks and snacks, you're in. You've nailed it. Well done.
won it-
Well
you
done,
won it
Kenny
already.
Body.
I'm winning now, but at the end of the quiz, I'll probably be on my back.
Right, you settle in with those and we'll go over to Ron. Ron, what's your name and where you're calling from?
Hello, everybody. My name's Ron Seal, and I'm from Lancashire.
Yay!
Get in there!
What's that been doing this week, Ron? 8 and 8.
Apart from ruining everybody's tea every night and children going hungry, nothing at all.
Have you been burning meals?
No, just been undercooking things and trying to kill everyone in my house.
That's the problem with meat. It can be a little dangerous.
Yes, and pasta.
Yeah. And if Edwina Curry was to be listened to, egg is evil.
Don't do the eggs anymore.
Crunchy spaghetti. Okay, let's move on from your food faux pas and let's concentrate on the good stuff, the drink and your nibbles. What are you doing tonight?
Well, I let everybody down last week, and I'm coming back with a classic. I'm doing the Brewdog Punk IPA tonight, and to prove that it has got punk in it, I'm opening it for the first time and having a drink with you. So, bottoms up, chaps.
Cheers. Cheers, Ron. That's fantastic work. Good dog. And how many of those did they come in, a 4 or 6 or an 8-pack?
I got the 12-pack.
Oh, yeah.
Well done.
One per question. I like it.
Yes. And my snack, I've gone with the barbecue pop chips tonight.
Oh, pop chips and roysters. Lots of popping and bubbling going on. Lovely, lovely. Tonight, I've gone for the Hazy Jane.
Nice.
Ooh, wow. Good choice.
The Happy Shopper salt and vinegar sticks.
Oh, God, they're so good. The way that they form like a mush around your teeth is fantastic.
The tang, you really can't beat the tang. Cockers, you at home, let us know what drinks you're having and what crisps and nibbles you're having as well. That would be good as well for us to have a look at that. Right, so please remember this is a pre-recorded pub quiz. So like they used to say in the Big Breakfast, don't phone because someone else has touched my phone and therefore I can't pick it up. So I'm going to ask you 10 questions, 10 different topics tonight. They are music, films, motoring, beer, crisps, the Lancashire Hotpots, Who Am I, Everyone Loves a Bernard, television and potluck. Each correct question carries the value of 1 point. 10 correct answers gives you 10 points. Hotpots, are you ready?
Go for it.
Yes. No.
Hotpotters at home, are you ready?
Of course they are. They've been waiting all weekend for this.
Let's get quizzing.
Incidental music, go.
Question number 1 is the music round. Who remembers the 1990s? Britpop? Rave? The next question is nothing to do with either of those.
Oh.
Turbo B was a vocalist in which 1990s group? Turbo B was the vocalist in which 1990s group? Or if you don't know it, you'll kick yourself when you hear the answers. Turbo B, right? So with a name like Turbo B, what
I know
genre
this.
is that going to be involved in? Bernard's sticking his fingers in his ears in order to
Got it.
Right.
Got it.
Bernard's flying from the off.
Nailed it. Smashed it.
I've given you a couple of easy questions to start, I think, just to get you all.
That was so easy.
Famous bloke. Famous bloke.
They're only easy if you know the answers. That's all.
Okay, are we okay to move on to question number 2?
Yep.
Which is films. Quotes. They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom is a line from which 1995 film that I'm trying to disguise by changing the emphasis. So, they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom is a line from a 1990 film. Which film?
1990.
5, sorry. Thank you for the correction, Bob. Easy one, that one. Thought I'd give you an easy one.
Remember, I know nothing about films. Nothing's easy.
But I think even you will get that one because that's it's quite a popular film.
I haven't seen any films.
You have seen films. You suggested a film for me in the week, and it was the sickest film I've ever seen.
I haven't seen any films that are appropriate for people.
Toy Story 3.
Frozen.
Oh, no.
2.
No.
Question number 3 is all about motoring. Who likes those motor cars?
Yep.
Bernard will get this.
Love an engine.
That's good because I want to know who invented the diesel engine. Was it A, Henry Ford, B, Horace Cadillac, or C, Rudolph Diesel? Which person invented the diesel engine? Was it A, Henry Ford, B, Horace Cadillac, C, Rudolph Diesel? Who knew? Question number 4, ladies and gentlemen, is all about beers. And as we know, lots of beers have funny names these days. Dizzy Blonde, Hoppy New Year, whatever. Right, here's some names for beers. 2 of them are real bevies, and 1 is as made up as the excuse Kenny gives when he comes home late from the Brewdog. Okay, so A, the Great Big Kentucky Sausage Fest. B, Sparkles Finds Some Trouble. C, Many Bothans died to bring us this information.
Are we looking for the real one or the not so real one?
You're looking for the not so real one, so you're looking for the made up one.
They're all pretty ridiculous.
They're all pretty ridiculous, but only one of them is ridiculous enough not to be a real beer. So here they are again. A, the Great Big Kentucky Sausage Fest. B, Sparkles Finds Some Trouble. C, Many Bothans died to bring us this information. One of them is not a beer. Which one is it?
Pointless.
And
We're here again, aren't we? We're here again. Absolutely pointless.
Of course, after you've had a beer, you need something to soak it up with, and that's why we always have question number 5 as our crisps round. Ban this filth. Crisps are not generally thought of as being controversial items, but in 2018, packets of Welsh Rarebit crisps, that's basically posh cheese on toast, were withdrawn from sale for being offensive. Is that true or is that false? In 2018, packets of Welsh Rarebit crisps were withdrawn from sale because they were offensive. Is that true? Is that false?
Welsh Rarebit is posh cheese on toast.
Cheese on toast, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fiddy, Bob. Go with your gut. It's fiddy. It's fiddy scent. Just plump at home. Go with what you feel. Stick, as we know, these many weeks. Go with your first answer.
I don't think I'm doing very well so far.
I think for a Welsh Rarebit, you need like a bit of mustard in your cheesy mixture. It's quite a sloppy cheese. Maybe we can flash a recipe up here. We won't. Question number 6 is all about the Lancashire Hotpots.
Oh no!
And Resignation Song is a song about telling your boss exactly where he or she can stick their job. But which Hotpots album is Resignation Song on? Question. There you go. Out of all the albums we've done, which album is Resignation Song on? A song that we maybe should do live a bit more often.
I've never played that one, by the way.
I think we used to do it.
Oh, here we go.
We used to do it, and then Ron joined and spoiled the fun for everyone.
Yeah, sorry everybody. Yeah.
I've not a clue.
Well, just pick an album. I thought it's a bit of a sneaky one. That bit of a sneaky one.
Bernard, can you actually name an album?
Back in Black.
It is a album, yeah.
It is an album, yeah. It's the correct answer.
Question 7 is where I transform into Henry Kelly and ask, who am I? Here's this week's life story. I was born Robin Fenty. Oh, Robin is spelled R-O-B-Y-N, by the way.
Oh, that's important.
Robin Fenty on the 20th of February, 1988, on the beautiful island of Barbados. I'm a singer and was signed to Def Jam Records in 2015. My first 3 albums were Music of the Sun, 2005, A Girl Like Me, 2006, and Good Girl Gone Bad, 2007. I've sold over 250 million records and I have had massive singles such as Rude Boy, Only Girl in the World, and Diamonds. I've won 9 Grammys and have an estimated net worth of $600 million. Who am I?
Already written my answer. It was the first that came into my head. We've been doing this for a few weeks now. Comes in, bang, write it down, gone. Finished, that's it, bang.
And it's been working well for you.
Let's have a recap. I was born Robin Fenty in February 1988 on Barbados. I'm a singer. My first 3 albums, Music of the Sun, Girl Like Me, Good Girl Gone Bad, 250 million records sold, songs such as Only Girl in the World and Diamonds, 9 Grammys. Who am I? Question number 8.
And you told me buying all those Charlotte Church records was a waste of time. I knew it would pay off someday.
I actually own a Charlotte Church record.
Which one?
The one that was a bit poppy. I can't remember what it's called. It's up there somewhere. I wonder if I can
My Old Man's a Dustman?
I'll find it and let you know.
Question
That's
8.
all right, isn't it?
Caesar's return to the wonderful world of Bernard, and everyone loves a Bernard. This week, it's 1980s turkey botherer Bernard Matthews. Did you know his signature turkey Twizzlers contained a mere 34% meat? Yum, yum, yum. But which UK county is the Matthews Turkey Empire based in?
Ooh, it's on the packet, isn't it?
It's on the packet.
Oh.
He's sort of famous for... oh, there she is.
Completely missed the question because I was too busy looking for my Charlotte Church CD.
You know, and you look at the...
Tissues and Issues, which sounds like that could be my album title.
A little window into the world of the Hotpots.
Yeah, Kenny's toilet difficulties. Never mind. So yeah,
She does look lovely there, though.
She does look lovely.
She looks lovely all the time. She's lovely.
Beautiful.
So remember, Bernard Matthews always used to say his turkeys were beautiful, really beautiful. So that's a regional accent. Which county was Bernard Matthews from?
What's their point in that then?
Okay. Question number 9 is television. And Gardener's World has been a relaxing TV favourite for many a year. Monty Don is currently the Don of GW, as they call it in the trade. Now, I'm going to give you the names of some past presenters. 2 of them are green-fingered legend, but 1 is a load of fertiliser. But which one? A. Jeff Hamilton. B. Graham Kerr. C. Toby Buckland. So there's 1 dodgy Gardener's World presenter here who has never presented Gardener's World. Which one is it? Is it A. Jeff Hamilton, B. Graham Kerr, C. Toby Buckland?
They all sound like they could actually be people.
Yeah.
Well, that's why Dickie's the quizmaster, because he's good at his job.
I'll let you into a little secret. They are all people, but only 2 of them were Gardener's World presenters.
What's the overwhelming feeling at home? You people watching the quiz, do you feel like you're doing well, or do you feel like this has been your worst week ever?
I really hope. So we didn't ask at the start. I really hope that no one has put the answers in the comments.
No. What I would say is, as we're on question number 9, put an emoticon or an animated GIF in now
of how you think you're doing.
How you think you're doing. I think this is that's a good signifier. That.
It's a lovely thing, and we'll just give it 8 minutes now of complete silence while we do that. And we're back in the game.
Question number 10 is our potluck question, and this week it's all about the famous Irish rocksters U2, and I could get Bernard to do his Bono impression here. However, it's maybe slightly culturally insensitive, so maybe we won't. So, the hypothesis I'm putting tonight to you Hot Potters is this. U2 are not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Is that answer true or false? U2 are not in the Rock and Roll... It's hard to say. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Is that answer true or false? They are not in it. What do you reckon?
I watched the other night Brian May induct Def Leppard into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I would say, nothing against Def Leppard, but if Def Leppard are in it, are U2 in it?
And did you know an interesting fact about Def Leppard is that one of the members has only got one instrument. It's the bass player. That's right. Yeah, he's only ever had one bass guitar, and he's sticking with it. And fair play to him. I'm pleased for him. Listen, half-time oranges.
Half-time.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Congratulations and well done, everyone, for staying isolated and the lockdown and all that stuff. And let's crack on and just still be alive and good.
I'll be honest, I've had about 10 sips of this and it's gone to my head. A little bit squiffy here.
That's not like you, Bob. So, self-isolation means self-marking, so let's crack on with the answers. And we started with question number 1, which was music. And Turbo B was the vocalist in which 1990s group? Bernard sounded very confident, so it'll be interesting to go to him for the answer.
Absolutely smashed this one out of the park. 2 Unlimited.
2 Unlimited.
I know that's wrong because it's actually Anita Dells and Ray. Slinger.
Yeah.
God.
Good answer, though.
Good answer, yeah.
It's good, but maybe it's not right. Bob.
I really didn't have a clue. I'd put EMF.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair. That's a good 90s suggestion. Kenny?
See, this is a bit of a guess, but it's an educated guess because I thought to myself, who would have a stupid name like Turbo B? And I thought, even though he was quite serious about cancer, he was quite ridiculous in making lyrics like that, so I've gone Snap.
Snap, okay. And Ron?
No idea. I just went with Daft Punky Brewster.
The answer is, ladies and gentlemen, Snap.
Oh,
well done, Kenny. He's off the mark.
What an answer. That is unbelievable. I thought I'd smashed it there.
It was literally the first thing that came in my head, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to go with that.
Always go with your first answer.
It's like 98% of people at home haven't got that answer. Well done, everyone who got that. It's amazing.
Yes. So question 2 was films. Sorry, the salt and vinegar's getting the back of my throat. They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom is from which 1995 film? Bernard?
Not only have I got the film right, I've got the lead actor right. It was Scott Hish with Braveheart.
Braveheart. Hearts. Bob?
Yeah, easy one for me, this. Braveheart.
Kenny?
Yeah, I've gone Braveheart as well.
And Ron?
Braveheart.
It was indeed Braveheart. Well done, everybody. Well done you at home, because I'm sure you all got that. Now, question number 3 was a little bit trickier. It's our first foray into the world of motoring. And who invented the diesel engine? A. Henry Ford, B. Horace Cadillac, or C. Rudolph Diesel? Bernard, you like your cars. In fact, your employment is directly linked to the world of cars.
Yeah, I'm in the automotive industry, and I just thought Cadillac's a car, Ford's a car, Diesel must have done the engine.
Rudolph Diesel. Okay, Bob.
I wasn't sure about this, but I did also. Rudolph Diesel.
Okay. Oh, I'm loving the spelling of diesels, by the way. Kenny.
Yeah, I've gone Rudolph.
And Ron?
I went Rudolph too.
It was indeed Rudolph Diesel.
Oh, nice.
Yes. How great it would be to have something named after, like the Thresher manoeuvre. Or the
Listen, let's just go on record and say nobody ever needs to see the Fletcher manoeuvre. It's not a pretty sight.
when you're picking somebody up after a terrible incident. Oh no, he's done a seal there. Oh. So question number 4 was all about funny named beers. One of these beer names isn't a real beer. A, the Great Kentucky Sausage Fest. B, Sparkles finds some trouble. And C, many Bothans died to bring us this information. I'm happy just to accept a letter because I appreciate it's a lot of writing. Bernard, what did your beer antennae think?
Yeah, I didn't do beer antennae. I just went with what I've learned from TV quizzes. Straight down the middle. B,
straight down the middle. A nice strategy. Bob?
I went for whatever A was, something about Sausage Fest.
Something about a Sausage Fest. A, okay, that's good. Now then, Kenny, you've drunk more beers probably than all of us combined. So what does your beer antennae think?
Well, I don't know. My first answer was B, but I had a bit of a think about it, and I thought, not only am I a beer fan, I'm slurring my words after this 16% beer, but I'm also a big Star Wars fan, and I thought to myself, right, I've had a lot of beers, and some of them have been Star Wars. I've had something Dark Side. I've had It's a Trap. I've had Imperial Stay Puft, which has got like Stay Puft Stormtroopers on it. I thought, I've never seen one called Many Bothans. So I've gone with C, Many Bothans. I scrubbed out my original answer and went with Many Bothans.
Okay, C.
When he said Bothan, I thought he was talking about Ian Botham, the cricketer.
I'm probably wrong because I didn't stick with my first answer, but so be it, Jedi.
Hopefully no harm has come to the Botham family during the recording of this quiz. And finally, Ron.
I went straight down the middle, like Bernard, with a B.
The incorrect and beer that I totally made up was C. Many Bothans died to bring us this information.
Oh, I'm doing better than I thought I would be doing.
Which is indeed, as Kenny suggests, a line from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Question 5 was all about controversial crisps. And I asked you whether in 2018 packets of Welsh Rarebit crisps were withdrawn from sale because they were offensive. Bernard, is that true or is that false?
The world's gone mad. True.
Ban this filth. True. Bob?
I can't think for any reason why they banned Chris for being offensive, but still, I put true.
True. Kenny?
Yeah, I took a punt on true as well.
And Ron?
Oh, I went false.
Oh. The correct answer is true, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the reason they were withdrawn from sale is that they had an image of a miner on the front with like a hard hat and a dusty coal-filled face, and the words outdated stereotypes and cultural appropriation were bandied about, and they basically just said it was demeaning to Welsh people. So they just went, hands up, okay.
You daft racists.
Yeah, daft. Which is a line from Alan Partridge there. Question number 6 is one that everyone, both here in the quiz and you out there, should get right. It's the Lancashire Hotpots question. And it's all about Resignation Song and which album you will find it on. Bernard, this will be an interesting foray into your mind and, you know, the cavernous depths there or not of the Hotpots information. What do you think, sir? What do you think?
Chaps, I've no idea what happened yesterday, let alone what happened on previous albums. I've just written the word gravy.
I can see there the corner. It's a cobweb.
It's a cobweb.
Bob, are you any warmer than gravy?
Quite confident with this one. Crust for life.
Crust for life. Kenny?
Ooh, I'm not sure now, but I was quite sure about my answer, and then you gave a little bit of a slip of the tongue when you said something about it being a bit of a curveball. I think it's one of the few tracks on Golden Crates which was an original song. And you slipped up a little bit because you gave us a hint about that.
Okay, and Ron?
I tried to think when you actually handed in your real resignation, and it was around the time of Crust for Life.
Well, Kenny's the warmest on this one because he's got it bang on. It is Golden Crate, the album that wasn't an album but was an album because we ended up recording that many either new songs or re-recording songs. It was an album in and of itself. So well done.
Kenny Body is absolutely smashing it tonight, and he's had a 16% bit. How's he doing it?
No, my glass is broken.
Oh, we're going to sort that out.
I think we've spotted now a future tactic for all future quizzes to get absolutely leathered and answer.
What's that second one that you pour in there, KB?
It's just the other half. I like doing a third, and then normally I
like
the other half in the fridge.
I like doing that as well too, rather than just lose it all in a oneer.
Yeah,
constantly
just do a third, and then do the other third. Especially with a 16.5% beer, you can't be doing that in one big gulp, can you?
No. Question 7 was Who Am I? Robin Fenty, born in 1988 on Barbados. Albums such as Music of the Sun, Good Girl Gone Bad. Singles such as Rude Boy, Diamonds. I've won 9 Grammys. Bernard, who am I?
Yeah, I've got this wrong. Kicking myself now. I went Pink, but I think I know who it is.
You've not done the funny eye with the pink either. It's got to be like an exclamation mark.
Yeah, but I'm a bit sad now.
He's not confident. Bob, are you any more confident?
Yeah, I'm quite good at these who am I questions. I'm trying to just put all the information together. I don't know it directly, but take a bit of a stab. I'm going to say Rihanna.
Rihanna. Kenny.
Yeah, I was a bit unsure about this when you got most of the way through, and I was thinking, could it be Katy Perry? And then when you said Diamonds, I thought, yeah, Riri.
Riri and Ron.
Well, I don't really know her name. I put Rhiannon.
That's the Welsh Rihanna tribute act, but it is indeed Rihanna. Well done.
Yeah.
Still a point for that.
I should have got that. I knew it, and I just fluffed it. Fluffed my lines there.
Point for that. It wasn't strictly the word that was on the card.
Bob, if I don't get a point for that, I've got 2 points, and that's it.
I'm not doing so well either. Not doing so well this week.
He got the Rihanna
bit. Yeah.
I knew that. I should have got that. Damn it!
Question 8 sees us delve into the Bernard multiverse, and this week it's Bernard Matthews. Which county is Bernard Matthews from, and is the Bernard Matthews Turkey Empire based? So even if you don't know, then you can always have a guess at the English county, or indeed UK county. Bernard, give us a county.
Geography's not my thing, so I did write Stevenage, then crossed it out and went with Dorset.
Dorset, oh right, I see what you were doing there. Okay, the Bob, my lover.
Yeah, I've tried to picture it in my mind on the packet, and then I put Bernard Matthews' voice in my head. It's beautiful. So I went with Somerset.
Somerset. Oh, and I'll drink up the cider. Kenny, which part of the country are you plumping for?
I feel I should know this, but I don't, and I've got it wrong because I've put Yorkshire, and it's definitely not Yorkshire, but that's what I put. That's what I've put. So.
Okay, this might be an opportunity for Ron to pull something back here.
I don't even know if this is a county. I was right with Devon.
It's the place where they make custard. Ladies and gentlemen, it's based in Norfolk. Norfolk. You can see it now, can't you?
We were in the right ballpark, weren't we?
I wasn't.
In a way.
I was
in a way.
Hundreds of miles away.
Yeah. Down south.
And when you take into the scale of the actual universe.
Yeah,
we were in the ballpark.
Ladies and gentlemen at home, Bob's had a drink.
We were in the right country.
Talking about the universe.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Philosophical Bob.
Late night philosophical Bob.
It's 9% this beer. Thank you very much.
It's a window into our late night world there. Right, TV and Gardener's World. I was after the bloke who wasn't a Gardener's World presenter.
Oh.
Is that?
We're making David cry.
I'm going to mute.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay. You're going to do your silent comedy routine now, Ron.
Bit of mime.
Oh, hang on. Is he giving us a message? See, the camera won't focus on you because you haven't got your microphone on. But he's just held up a sign that says kids. Yeah. Okay, right. So Gardener's World. Gardener's World. So which one is the rogue Gardener's World presenter here? He didn't present it. A, Jeff Hamilton, B, Graham Kerr, or C, Toby Buckland. Everyone can have a bit of a guess at this. Bernard?
Yeah, only because I know somebody called Graham, I went with B.
B. Okay, Graham Kerr. Bob?
Complete stab in the dark. The Toby fella.
Toby Buckland. That was C. Kenny?
I haven't got a clue. So I thought the other multiple choice, I'd gone for C for both. So I've gone for C again, just on the hat trick.
All the C's. And Ron, if you'd like to... he's actually... Toby Buckland, that's C. The correct answer, the person who hasn't presented Gardener's World, is B, Graham Kerr, because people, hot potters of a certain age will remember Graham Kerr as the Galloping Gourmet. Early 1970s.
I almost put that because I thought, I don't know, just something about Jim Kerr. And I thought, yeah,
I got a question right.
Never mind.
Very successful. And he could get this one right, which is question number 10, which is our potluck question. You two are not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Is that statement true or is it false? Bernard, give me thine answer.
Yeah, nowhere near. They're nowhere near. It's true. They're not in there.
Okay. Bob?
Going back to my Def Leppard sort of like linkage, I'm saying it's false. It's got to be.
Okay, Kenny?
Yeah, Bob won me round. I mean, he shouldn't be given tips like that, really,
No,
at that
I
stage in
thought
the competition.
For this bit.
So if he would have held his horses, it might have gone true, but Bob convinced me to go false.
And the Lord of Rock, Dr. Ron Seal, do you think that statement is true or false?
Well, I don't even think that Deep Purple are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, so I very much doubt that U2 are in, and I'm going to go for true.
Ladies and gentlemen, the answer is false. U2 are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They were in 2005. Right. Those are the 10 answers to your 10 questions for this week's pub quiz. What I want you to do is tot up all your answers now. You people at home, let us know what score you've got now. Stick that in the box, and we'll see how well everybody did this week, while I see how well the Hot Potters have done. Bernard, have you totalised yet?
Yeah, it didn't take me long, obviously. But better than last week. 4.
Bernard's got a nice juicy 4. Well done. That's quite good. Bob?
50%. I've got a feeling Kenny's going to get it this week. 5 on 10.
5 on 10 for Bob. Kenny?
Yeah, I figured being on a 16+% beer, I'd probably do a lot worse than I did, but me and Charlotte managed 8 out of 10.
Well, there you go. The force is strong with this one this week. And Ron?
3.
Oh, come on, Ron. Now, if you wanted some more questions that were maybe, Ron-based, what should we be? 1970s rock round.
Yeah, or questions about me dad.
Kentucky Fry.
Kentucky Fry.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes this week's Hot Pots quiz, and Kenny is the winner. Well done, Kenny.
Okay,
Thanks very much. Not sure how I did that. I think what I did was I channeled the force. I was one with the force, and the force was with me.
Ladies and gentlemen at home, let that be a lesson to you. The stronger the drink, the better the score.
Yep.
Whilst I, I'm nowhere near winning, I'm pleased with that. I'm sort of pleased with it.
Yeah,
but
good.
You know what? I'm most pleased with the 2 Unlimited answer, even though it was wrong. Because I should have
got bonus points for knowing the 2 Unlimited duo.
Yeah,
you should.
Yeah, I'm pleased with that.
So, I was a massive 2 Unlimited fan in the 90s. Massive.
Who wasn't? Right. Kenny, you're racing. Oh, hello, Charlotte. You're racing towards Bob in the leadership stakes.
Somebody had to. I'm surprised it was me, but I don't think he'll catch him. He'll have you can't have 3 bad weeks.
I think it's a 2-horse race now. I really do. It's exciting.
Hello, this quiz is going to go on till 2022, so anyone can win.
It's early days. It's early days. This is like. Are you saying this is like just before Christmas in the football league?
Yeah, this is we're already scratching surface. These couple of clowns here are just sort of playing at it. Me and Ron are going to come hard and fast.
And who knows, even Billy might make a comeback. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much indeed for joining us tonight. We hope you all stay safe and well. And until next week, have a very great week. Stay safe. See you, cockers.
Bye.